Alright guys, so yesterday I done a full dopamine detox. 24 hours, and I want to talk you through my experience. I want to talk you through how to do it, why I think it's very beneficial to do it, and what needs to happen after you actually do the dopamine detox. But firstly, why I did the detox. Why did I do a dopamine detox? Because for me, at the start of the year, I got a little bit ill. And with that, I had kind of later nights. My diet started to slip a little bit. My training was not where it should be. And I was actually just struggling to get up and go. My motivation for everything kind of dipped due to having a little bit of illness. But what I noticed is, what I noticed was once one habit kind of went, my sleep went a little bit later, a little bit of takeaways crept in, later nights watching Netflix. Animal Kingdom is banging, by the way. But just all these little habits start to creep in, okay? And what I noticed was I was on my phone more. I was chasing quick hits of dopamine. With nicotine, with snus, with junk food, with jellies, with fucking chocolate. All these things started to creep in, which I had completely eliminated. So I was like, okay, it's time to do... I need to get the hang of this. I was like, okay, it's time to do a dopamine reset. Because my dopamine levels had risen. Okay, and like you're just kind of chasing and chasing and chasing for that next dopamine hit. But essentially what we need to do, and what you do with a dopamine detox, is you completely bring them back down to baseline. Okay? And then once you have them at baseline, what you do is you do the tasks that you were putting off. Maybe that's going to the gym. Maybe it's doing certain tasks with your business. Maybe it's eating good quality foods. Whatever it might be. You do that task at the start, and your dopamine level after 24 hours is completely at baseline. That once you then do these tasks that you have been putting off, then your brain associates that task with hits of dopamine. So you're essentially rewiring your brain to enjoy the tasks that you have been putting off. How do you actually do a dopamine fast? So you can actually do it, because I think if you're in a position right now and you're struggling with certain tasks, again, whatever it might be, and you feel the lack of motivation, and people say you just need discipline, and yeah, discipline obviously is important, but you need that motivation to get started. This will get you started, and then the discipline keeps those habits. And obviously you have to compound the habit over a period of time to get the results. If you want to build an aesthetic physique, you need to eat good, you need to train hard, you need to sleep well. If you want to grow a business, you're going to have to do tasks that grow your business, whether it's outreach, cold calls, content, whatever it might be. They're all boring tasks, let's be real. It's not sexy, it's not exciting, but you compounding them long enough and you being able to do these tasks for a prolonged period of time gets you the end result that you want. Okay? So with the dopamine fasting, essentially what I did for 24 hours was I had no caffeine, I had no food, no phone, no WhatsApp, no gym, no training, no work, literally nothing. I didn't even read a book. I went for a walk and I drank water. That's literally all I done for 24 hours. That was it. It was pretty fucking boring, I'm not going to lie. But I woke up this morning, 4 a.m, I got straight into work. The work that I'd been putting off, I'd done the work, and instantly I got a return of investment from the task that I'd done. Because I'd been putting it off for so long, but I knew it was a key mover that I needed to do, but it was the thing that I didn't want to do. It was just like a part of the business that I don't enjoy doing. Okay, but that's the first thing I done this morning, and instantly it's already benefited me, my business, and my clients. And then today, guys, I had a cup of coffee. Caffeine was actually probably the hardest thing for me, was to not have caffeine for my dopamine detox. I was literally out for a walk, and I was like, my brain was playing tricks on me, thinking like, I just have a black coffee, it doesn't have to have milk in it. And then it was like, I'd get to the next coffee shop and I see another coffee shop, and it was like, just have a coffee now, and then you can do a 24-hour caffeine detox. It was like my brain was just playing tricks on me, trying to trick me into getting these little hits of dopamine from certain things. And caffeine, I'm a fucking addicted to caffeine. So it was like, that was probably the hardest thing for me to do. The phone, I actually found it easy. Food was simple. It was just a boring day, I'm not going to lie, but it was very beneficial. And this morning, I was literally doing the task I didn't want to do, and I was like, this is like a game. My brain was like, this is actually a game. I was like adding up things I was like, okay, if I do this, it was like a fucking game. I was like, this is unreal. I went straight to the gym. I done my workout, smashed it, cold showers, saunas, and essentially now that's what my brain has linked with dopamine. These tasks that are going to move me forward, good quality food, training, the work that I was putting off, saunas, cold showers. I'm going to do this once a month, 100%. And I think, guys, if you're in a position right now where you're maybe feeling a little bit low in motivation, struggling to get certain tasks done, do the dopamine detox. It will be boring, but then once you get up the next day, just make sure that the first thing you do is you prioritize the task that you have been putting off. Make sure you eat good, healthy, quality food. And I'll be doing this once a month for sure. We gotta rewire that brain into doing the things we don't want to do it consistently for long enough to become fucking successful in every area of our fucking lives. Let's fucking get it, guys. It's a fucking game. Life is a game. Let's make sure that we fucking win. Peace and love.